Friends, here we are with another job notification. It's a very big notification from IBPS, Institute of Banking Personnel Selection. The number of posts are almost 10,000 plus. Okay, it is a common recruitment process for recruitment of officer scale 1, 2 and 3. So 3 scales, 1, 2 and 3. And office assistants, multi-purpose office assistant. I think this multi-purpose office assistant posts are very large in number. Afterwards we will see that numbers, don't worry. Now in regional rural banks, it is for RRB. RRB here stands for regional rural banks. So RRBs, CRP, RRBS 10. So official website is www.ibps.in. Okay, now here clearly I am reading out the complete heading of the notification. The online examination for the next common recruitment process for RRBs, that means regional rural banks, CRP, RRBS 10, for recruitment of Group A officer scale 1, 2 and 3 and Group B office assistant multipurpose will be conducted by IBPS tentatively in August, September and October 2021. And the interviews, where test is conducted in August, September and October, interviews will be conducted for recruitment of Group A officer scale 1, 2 and 3 under same process will be coordinated by the nodal regional rural banks with the help of NABARD and IBPS jointly. The NABARD and IBPS jointly they will conduct the interviews in the month of November. So interviews will be conducted in the month of November. Okay, so this is a very long notification, 56 pages notification it is, but I will try to, you have to download this notification for the complete details in www.ibps.in. So I will be giving you some important highlights which are very important. So here candidates have to advise, these are the regional rural banks which are participating. So there are so many banks. So almost there are 43 banks. 43 banks are there. Grameen banks, almost all are Grameen banks. You can see starting from Andhra Pradesh Grameen Vikas Bank to 43 banks are involved in this. They are jointly conducting this exam. So now here there is a candidate can apply for the post of office assistant multipurpose and also can apply for the post of officer. So a candidate can apply for the post of office assistant also, and for the officer also he can apply. However, a candidate can apply for only one post in officer's cadre. In the officer's cadre, he has to go for only, so he can apply for both assistant post, multipurpose and also officer, but in the officer's cadre he has to go for only one. So one post, either officer scale 1 or scale 2 or scale 3. So candidates have to apply separately and pay fees. So the fees also should be paid in a separate manner. Intimation charges are charged separately for each post applied for. Okay, that is very good. So eligibility criteria, citizen of India and all the other citizen. Basically he should be a citizen of India and all the other exemptions are given, whatever is applicable. Now age criteria, as on 1st June 2021, for officer scale 3 senior manager, he should be above 21 years and below 40 years. And for officer scale 2 manager, same thing, above 21 years but below 32 years. It's not same. And some dates are mentioned between which age to which age they should be born. They should be born in between. For officer scale 1 and assistant manager, above 18 years and below 30 years. Above 18 years and below 30 years. And office assistant multipurpose, between 18 years and 28 years they should be. Some dates are also mentioned. So you can go through these dates. So I have told you roughly what is the eligibility of age criteria, right? Okay. So now maximum age, some age relaxations are also there. The table is given. For SC and ST it is 5 years. For OBC it is 3 years. Persons with disability it is 10 years. So on and so on. For ex-servicemen 5 years. And widows and divorced women. So based on the category, some persons affected in 1984 rights it is 5 years. So based on the category, some age relaxations are given according to standard rules. Okay, now coming to the other point, coming to the next important point. There are so many points, but here coming to the number of posts. See, there are so many posts. Now here education, qualifications and experience. educational qualifications and experience as on the last date of online registration. Friends, office assistant multi-purpose posts, there are 5,134, because the list is very big. I have added up all this, so I will give you some highlight points. The office assistant multi-purpose, these are huge. Highest number of posts are in this category only, 5,134 posts. So bachelor's degree and proficiency of local language is also necessary. If it is compulsory, not compulsory, but desirable, working knowledge computer, that will be desirable. They are not saying that it is compulsory. Desirable it is. Okay, proficiency in the local language also should be there. The highest number of posts are there in this category only, office assistant multi-purpose, right? So in officer scale 1, assistant manager, 3,922 posts are there. It is officer post, assistant manager. The requirement is bachelor's degree in any discipline from a recognized university or its equivalent. Preference will be given for some posts they have mentioned, like agriculture, horticulture, forestry, animal husbandry, veterinary science, etc., etc. Okay, clearly if you see, desirable is working knowledge of computer. Almost in every category they are. Now clearly if you see, for office assistant multi-purpose and officer scale 1 assistant manager, experience they did not ask any experience. But starting from officer scale 2, general banking officer manager, suppose general officer scale 2, general banking officer, that means manager post, 906 posts are there. Bachelor's degree in any discipline from a recognized university with a minimum of 50%. And preference will be given for particular categories, but here some experience has been asked. What is that? 2 years as an officer in a bank or a financial. 2 years experience has been asked. So after that, for almost all the posts, they are asking experience. So officer scale 2, specialist officers in each category. IT officer, 59 posts are there. Okay, bachelor's degree in recognized from electronics, computer science with 50% marks. Desirable if you have any of these certifications in the courses like ASP, PHP, because it is an IT specialist officer, C++, Java, Visual Basic, VC, etc. So 1 year in the relevant field, experience is necessary. So if it is a specialist officer in CA, chartered accountant, 32 posts are there. So certified associate CA from institute, that means CA certificate. So 1 year, here also 1 year as a CA you should work, experience is required. So law officer, 27 posts are there. So degree from any recognized university with equivalent of 50% marks. 2 years experience is required here. As an advocate, should have worked as law officer in banks or financial institutions for a period of not less than 2 years. Okay. Now for treasury manager, there are 10 posts, CA or MBA in finance from a recognized university. Here also 1 year in the relevant field experience is necessary. Marketing officer, 43 posts are there. MBA in marketing is the basic qualification. 1 year also, 1 year experience in the relevant field is necessary. For agricultural officer, there are 25 posts. Bachelor degree in agriculture, horticulture, dairy and animal husbandry, forestry, veterinary. That means allied courses, minimum 50% of marks. So 2 years experience is also necessary in this field. So last one, officer scale 3, senior manager, 210 posts are there. Here also bachelor degree in any discipline with 50% of in aggregate, and allied preference will be given if they belong to these following fields like diploma in banking, finance, marketing, agriculture. So following they will be given. It is not compulsory, but a higher preference will be given. The posts are good in number, 210. So here the highest experience is asked in this field only. Minimum 5 years experience is necessary as an officer in the bank of financial institutions. So total number of posts are coming as 10,368. 10,368 posts are coming. Okay, now there are some important points. So 10,368 is a very good number, particularly in the first two categories. 5,134 posts without any experience. That means freshers also can apply. That means almost 9,000 plus posts are for freshers without any experience. It is a golden opportunity for freshers. So everybody should apply for it, whoever is eligible. Now proper document, there is a note given here, proper document from board or university having declared the result before 28th June has to be submitted at the time of interview for the post. For the post of officer scale 1 and 2 at the time of joining for the post of office assistant multipurpose. So there is a stipulated time that it is given if your certificate is not available right now. So as on the date you have to show by the time you attend the interview. So all the certificates should be ready with you in original. So in original, okay. So percentage calculations, there is a rounding off feature here in all the subjects. So the fraction of percentage so arrived will be ignored, that is that means 59.99 will be taken as 60 and 54.99 will be taken as 55. Some rounding off features are also there here, so that is a good thing. Now application fee, this is very important. Application fee, online payment is being started from June 8th and it is going to complete, the last date is 28th June. So this is the last date, is please note this point, last date is 28th June. 28th June is the last date. So both the dates inclusive. So officer scale 1 and 2, 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2 and 3, 175 rupees for SC, ST, physically disabled candidates, and 850 rupees for the general, all others. For office assistant multi-purpose, which are huge in number, for SC, ST, PW, physically disabled ex-servicemen candidates, 175 rupees is the application fee. For all the others, 850 rupees. So bank transaction charges for online payment of fee intimated charges will have to be done by the candidate. So you have to bear all the bank commissions, service charges, everything you have to pay. But this is the amount that need to go for IBPS. Okay, so online examination structure is something like this. So I told already 175 rupees for both these posts. Almost the fee is same. For SC, ST, physically disabled candidates, 175 rupees for officer scale 1 and 2 and 3. 850 for others. Just like the above thing, office assistant multi-purpose post, it is 175 rupees for SC, ST, ex-servicemen also and physically disabled. For all others, it is 850 rupees. So online exam structure, whatever the online exam structure, the preliminary exam, wherever the preliminary exam is there. So for office assistant multi-purpose, some basic subjects, reasoning, numerical ability, number of questions are 40. In each section, total 80 marks, reasoning and numerical ability will be there, 80 questions and 80 marks. Composite time, there is a all-in-one time, composite time of 45 minutes. So for officer scale 1 also, reasoning and quantitative aptitude will be the subjects. So total it is 80 marks, 80 questions, 80 marks, and composite time will be 45 minutes. So minimum cutoff is there, that will be declared by the IBPS. So adequate number of candidates in each category depending on the requirements will be shortlisted for online main examination. This is only for prelims. So for online mains examination, if you go for multi-purpose office assistant multi-purpose post, so mains exam will have a composite time of 2 hours. So reasoning, computer knowledge, general awareness, English language, Hindi language is also there. So out of Hindi and English, he can take anything. So clearly candidates can opt for 4A or 4B. So either he can take Hindi or English. That is up to his choice, his or her choice. So numerical ability is there. So total number of questions are 200. Each section carries 40 questions, but the marks are different. You can check. But total 200 questions will be there, 200 marks. So 200 marks are given. So composite time is 2 hours. So for officer scale 1 also, same, reasoning, computer knowledge, general awareness. 4A and 4B, English language or Hindi language, anything he can take of his choice. Quantitative aptitude, total questions are 200 and maximum marks are also 200, composite time of 2 hours. Okay, that students have to make a note of it. Now single level examination, if it is there for officer scale 1, scale 2, there is single level exam. So here also the same thing is going on, reasoning, computer knowledge. So almost it for this post, almost the same subjects you can see. English or Hindi, anything you can take, you have a choice. So number of 200 questions, 200 marks and a composite time of 2 hours. So for officer scale 2, specialist officers, specialist cadre officers. So computer knowledge also will be there because computer knowledge test is there for almost for every exam. You have to make a note of it. Professional knowledge will be there. That means in whatever the profession they are applying, that means like law officer, CA, chartered accountant, etc., finance. So that professional knowledge paper also will be there, which is for 40 questions and 40 marks. So after that, the same subjects, reasoning, financial awareness, English or Hindi, anything you can take, computer knowledge. So 240 questions will be there, maximum marks will be 200 with a composite time of 2.5 hours. Now officer scale 3, reasoning, computer knowledge, English or Hindi, anything you can take, but here number of questions are, total number of questions are 200 and marks are also 200. So composite time of 2 hours. So in every exam, the common thing that we find is Hindi or English, anything he can take, his choice. The student has a choice of taking 4A or 4B. That is a good thing actually. So there is a penalty for wrong answers. 1/4 is the negative marking. 1/4 penalty for wrong answers. 1/4 of the marks assigned to that question. That means if it is a 2 marks question, the negative marking is 0.5. If it is a 1 mark question, it is 1/4. Okay. So cutoff scores, the rules are also given, but students should be, all the students are advised to score as maximum marks as possible, since it is a competitive exam. So more correct answers you qualify, more marks you will get, and that will lead to the good rank. That will give you the good rank. Okay. Now coming to this, another important point I want to tell you, procedure of applying online. How to apply online? So already I told you about the fee details. Now you have to go to ibps.in and then go to the home page and link. There will be a link CRP for RRBs. So click here to apply online for CRP RRBs officer scale 1, 2 and 3. Or if you want to apply for office assistant post multipurpose, that corresponding link is also available. You can click on it. Then click here for new registration. If you are not registered yet, you have to go for the registration. So clearly it is giving their basic information in the online application form. You have to register by giving that information. After that, a provisional registration number and password will be generated by the system and displayed on the screen. That means whatever the system is giving you, whatever the usernames and password, immediately you have to note it down. You have to sit by taking a pen and paper and with all the required documents. Okay, registration number and email and SMS indicating the provisional registration number and password will also be sent. Okay, that is very good. So candidates are required to upload their photograph, all the scanned arrangements. Nowadays online, most of the students know, but still we will discuss. A scanned photograph should be there, signature should be there, left thumb impression should be there, a handwritten declaration should be there. All these documents should be ready with you before going for the application procedure. Okay, so the payment is strictly through online mode. So only through online mode. So clearly they are telling again and again online mode only. So in any other mode, if you are paying the fee, they will outrightly reject it. Okay, so the payment can be made by using debit cards, RuPay cards. The debit card means RuPay cards, Visa, Master, Mastro, everything. Credit cards you can pay, internet banking also you can pay, IMPS also, that's good, great thing. IMPS you can pay, cash cards you can pay. Then mobile wallets also like Google Pay and everything you can pay. They have given almost all the options to pay the fee. Okay, so students should, on the successful completion of the transaction, e-receipt will be generated. So you have to take a printout of that e-receipt. So whatever is generated by the system from beginning to last, so you have to store all the information that is given. Okay, that is always suggested. Now these are the important points. Here is the calendar, date calendar. So it is very, very important. So online registration and edit, including edit and modification if you want to do any changes. The tentative dates are, they may extend also afterwards because the lockdown time is COVID-19 days are going on. So 8th June to 28th June. Last date is 28th June. So payment of application fee, intimation charges and online. So same dates, 8th June starting and 28th June is the last date. So download of call letters, you can download all the call letters for the preliminary exam is on 9th July. So is on 9th July. Conduct of preliminary exam is on 19th July to 25th July. That is the date of the preliminary exam. So according to that they will inform you. So your session will be, anyway it can be from, including both the dates, it is from July 19th to 25th July. So downloading the call letters for the online exam. So downloading the call letters for the online exam prelims, you can do it in first one is for preliminary training, pre-exam training it is. So it is not exam, it is training. So I think they will be giving some PET. So COVID guidelines are there, no? So download the call letters from pre-exam training is 9th July you can download. So conduct of pre-exam training, that is they are calling it as PET because these COVID guidelines are there, no? So they want to give some training to you. That training call letters you can download it from 19th July to 25th July. So for call letter for preliminary examination, you can download it in July and August. Already they have given it. So online exam, almost prelims exam will be conducted in August 2021. Now the result of the prelims exam will be declared in September 2021. So download of call letter for the mains exam or single level exam are also there. They can be downloaded in September 2021. So online exam will be conducted in the month of September, October 2021. That means mains exam, and also if any post is having a single exam, that exam also will be conducted in the month of September and October 2021. So that mains or single exam result for officer scale 1, 2 and 3 will be declared in October 2021. So download of, if the successful candidates, they get selected for the interview, that call letters will be downloaded in October and November 2021. So conduct of interview will be done in October, November 2021. So provisional allotment letter for officer scale 1, 2 and 3. So allotment letter, if you are successful, I hope most of the people should get selected. So this is a golden opportunity. Most of the people, we want most of the candidates, aspiring and eligible candidates, to use this opportunity. So provisional, if you get selected, that allotment letter you have to download. That means by January 2022, they want this recruitment to be successfully completed. Okay. Now, so number of posts already I told you. These are the important. These are the when you download your notification, so you can see some exam centers are also. So you can choose the nearest examination center, and guidelines for upload of the documents. You should have some. So when you are applying for it, please download the notification and please check photograph image. Its size is given. So how that image should look like. So what your thumb impression, signature, scan should be, all the details. So what is the size of the photo that you have to upload? What is the size of the signature scan that you have to upload? So JPEG format, like that, everything is given in the notification, right? So I hope the information, this is a very big notification, you can go through it, because I just want to say some important dates and eligibility criteria. 28th June is the last date to apply, as they said. So I hope the information that is given by us to you is useful. Thank you and all the best.